Good morning, Professor Surya Prakash, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Do you remember me?
Yes, sir.
Do you remember me?
Uh,
I had visited National Law School, Bhopal in 2007.
2007.
Then I came
Yeah.
to National Judicial Academy as a resource person.
Okay.
I met you there. You had taken me around the institution. I saw that library in the form of human brain and all.
Okay. Okay.
How are you?
I am fantastic, sir.
Okay,
So,
good.
so
Thank you.
I am in my university as VC. At the time, probably I was associate professor, sir.
Yes, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir. Same to you.
Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Stephen R. Covey. That timeless advice sets the perfect tone for today's event. A very warm good morning to one and all present here. Welcome to the 6th Kerala Law Academy ADR Virtual Competition 2025, organized by Kerala Law Academy Law College in association with Kerala Law Academy Moot Court Society and IQAC KLA.
In a world where court dockets are overflowing and traditional litigation can be a lengthy adversarial process, the importance of alternate dispute resolution has never been greater. ADR is no longer just an alternative, it is an essential part of the modern justice system, offering a path to resolution that is more efficient, collaborative, and tailored to the parties' needs.
That's absolutely right. These competitions are designed to reflect that reality. They bring together sharp legal minds from across the country to engage in the nuanced arts of mediation, arbitration, and negotiation. They are a fantastic platform for participants to gain practical exposure and truly sharpen their advocacy, problem solving, and negotiation skills.
This event is a proud tradition for the Kerala Law Academy Law College, founded in 1966 by the visionary late Dr. N. Narayan Nair sir. Our institution has always been a beacon for legal learning, research, and reform in India. This ADR competition is a direct reflection of our commitment to experiential legal education, preparing students not just for the courtroom of today, but for the resolution chambers of tomorrow. Before we proceed, let us honor the memory of our founder. We request everyone to observe a minute of silence for our beloved late Narayan Nair sir. Thank you.
Now, to formally commence the proceedings, it is my distinct pleasure to invite Mrs. Priya M.K. Ma'am, Assistant Professor and the Faculty Convener of this competition, to deliver the welcome address. Ma'am has been a guiding force behind this event, offering unwavering support, thoughtful leadership, and a deep commitment to student excellence. Her dedication to nurturing advocacy skills and fostering academic integrity has truly shaped the spirit of this competition. Ma'am, may I kindly invite you to address the gathering? Ma'am, please.
Thank you, Matthew. Esteemed Professor Dr. Surya Prakash sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor of the National Law University, Bhopal, Dr. K.P. Kailasanathan sir, Designated Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India, Advocate Nagaraj Narayan sir, Director of Kerala Law Academy Law College and Member Bar Council of Kerala, Professor Ankumar K. sir, Director of Administration, Students and Faculty Affairs, Kerala Law Academy, respected faculty members, distinguished guests, participants, and members of the legal fraternity. It gives me immense joy and pride to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to each one of you to the inaugural session of the 6th Kerala Law Academy ADR Virtual Competition 2025, organized by Kerala Law Academy Law College in association with the KLA Moot Court Society and IQAC KLA. The ADR competition is not just a contest, it's an immersive learning experience, a dynamic classroom where young minds explore the art of conciliation, mediation, and arbitration. We are truly honored to have with us today two luminaries of the legal fraternity whose presence lends immense prestige to this occasion. Their experience, scholarship, and professional journeys serve as a beacon of inspiration for all of us gathered here. It's my proud privilege to welcome our chief guest and inaugural speaker, Professor Dr. S. Surya Prakash sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor of the National Law Institute, University, Bhopal. A distinguished academician and visionary leader, Professor Surya Prakash sir has over 3 decades of experience in teaching, research, and academic administration. Sir has previously served as VC of BSNLU Visakhapatnam and was the founding VC of MNLU Aurangabad. Sir has authored several influential books and a notable biography of Professor N.R. Madhav Menu, reflecting his deep commitment to legal education. With over 35 research articles and 40 seminar presentations, his work has shaped both academic discourse and policy development. Sir's international recognition includes participation in the US State Department's International Visitor Leadership Program, offering comparative insights into global judicial systems. An alumnus of Acharya Nagarjuna University and Andhra University, Sir's academic brilliance was recognized early on when he was awarded the prestigious V.V. Dixitlu Award for securing the highest marks in labor law. Sir also holds a PhD from Berhampur University. Sir's expertise is particularly relevant for us today as he has edited authoritative volumes on international commercial arbitration and mediation. His intellectual contributions were recognized even by the former Vice President of India, Sri M. Venkaiah Naidu sir. Sir, we are honored by your gracious presence and sincerely welcome you for joining us today. We are equally privileged to welcome Dr. K.P. Kailasanath Pillai sir, designated Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India, who will be delivering the presidential address. Sir is an illustrious name in the Indian legal fraternity, a distinguished scholar, legal educator, and seasoned practitioner whose professional journey spans decades of dedicated service to law and justice. Beginning his practice at the second-class magistrate court, Sir's career has been a remarkable ascent through the many layers of India's judicial system, culminating in his practice before Supreme Court of India. Sir is a proud alumnus of KLA and remains an integral part of our family. His continued association as a guest faculty of our college reflects his enduring commitment to nurturing future generations of legal profession. Sir, we are honored by your esteemed presence and welcome you to this session.
Thank you.
Next, it's our immense pleasure to welcome Advocate Nagaraj Narayan sir, Director of Kerala Law Academy and member Bar Council of Kerala. Sir stands as the unshakable pillar of our institution, a guiding force whose dedication to academic excellence and commitment to student welfare inspire everyone in KLA. We extend our warmest welcome to you, sir. We also extend our warm welcome to Professor Ankumar K. sir, Director, Administration, Students and Faculty Affairs. Sir's deep understanding of evolving educational paradigms and unwavering commitment to student development make him an invaluable strength to our institution. Sir, we are truly privileged to have your presence with us today. Now, I would like to welcome our principal, Professor Harindran K. sir, whose unwavering commitment to academic excellence and institution growth has always been the backbone of this college. Sir, I welcome you to this session. Special welcome to Professor Ankumar G. sir, Vice Principal of KLA, whose distinguished career reflects a deep dedication to holistic education and character building. It is with deep respect and admiration that we welcome you to this gathering. We are also delighted to welcome Professor Dr. Ajazan Nair Elma, HOD, KLA, who has been an integral part of our family for more than 25 years. Ma'am's long and dedicated service, marked by academic brilliance and compassionate mentorship, continues to inspire both students and colleagues alike. Ma'am, we are deeply honored to have you with us today. A heartfelt welcome also goes to Dr. Dakshina Saraswati Ma'am, Associate Professor and General Secretary of KLA Moot Society. Ma'am's guidance and organization expertise have been instrumental in shaping this event. I would also like to welcome Mr. Giridhar Vinod, Joint General Secretary, MCS, Ms. Nair Bharat Saraswati, Moot Society Training Coordinator, Mr. Subin Chako Matthew, MCS Media Committee, and Mr. Manu Krishna, MCS Program Coordinator. We also like to welcome our faculty conveners, Ms. Shalini AP, Mrs. Radhika RP, Dr. Malavika J, Ms. Aglacian, Ms. Alka SI, and Ms. Selinji. The constant support, planning, and coordination have made this event possible. I would also like to welcome our student conveners of this event. Your teamwork, enthusiasm, and diligence have been the backbone of this competition success. A warm welcome to the anchors of today's session, Ms. Vaishnavi Nagaraj and Mr. Matthew George, whose dedication and presence add grace and energy to this inaugural function. And finally, a special word of welcome to all our participants joining us from across India. Your enthusiasm and participation truly make this competition a national forum for learning. Once again, I extend a heartfelt welcome to all the guests, faculty members, participants, and delegates. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your warm and encouraging words. We are truly honored. We are privileged to have a true luminary of legal education with us today to deliver the inaugural address. Please join me in welcoming Professor Dr. S. Suryaprakash Sir, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of the National Law Institute, University, Bhopal. With over 30 years of rich academic and administrative experience, Professor Suryaprakash Sir is a guiding force in Indian legal education. His leadership has left an indelible mark across the country, having served as the Vice Chancellor of DSNLU, Visakhapatnam, and as the founder Vice Chancellor of MNLU, Aurangabad. He was awarded the prestigious V.V. Dikshitulu Award for securing the highest marks in labor law. His expertise is particularly relevant for us today as he has edited authoritative volumes on international commercial arbitration and mediation. Its intellectual contributions recognized even by the former Vice President of India, Sri M. Venkaiah Naidu. With great pride and joy, I invite Professor Dr. S. Suryaprakash Sir to deliver the inaugural address. Sir, please.
Okay. Good morning to all. I wish to congratulate the Kerala Law Academy for organizing this wonderful program, competition in ADR, and also inviting me to be the chief guest to deliver the address on this auspicious moment. Sri Dr. Kailasnath Pillaiji, with whom I have an acquaintance almost in the last 20 years back. Sri Nagaraj Narayananji, the director, Kerala Law Academy, the principal, the faculty, the participants, and those who are competing in this competition. Very, very good morning to all of you. When Dr. Saraswati, she called me, I could not say no because of my long acquaintance with Professor N.R. Madhav Menon and Chandrasekaran Pillaiji, Professor Chandrasekaran Pillaiji since 1997. So, on your good wishes, I am here to speak few words about this competition and about ADR. So, the buzzword and constantly what we are hearing is that there is a lot of pendency, docket explosion, 5 crore pending cases, and all these things. Okay, for one reason or the other, that's not our subject, why there is a pendency. But when we want to find a solution to reduce the pendency, one of the most beautiful way of disposing of the matters is the ADR methods. And we know about Section 89 of CPC, which speaks about different methods of ADR. And later on, the Justice Ravindran's contribution in redrafting the ADR methods. And what is the most important thing is that in the 21st century, it is not the time for adversarial litigation. The beauty of ADR methods is that parties will decide their arbitrator or their mediator, or at times it may go to the Lok Adalas or even judicial settlement. So in the adversarial litigation, parties won't exercise any control. When once the matter is filed before the court, they will be only as spectators and they have to abide by the law and whatever the court says. And the procedure is not under their control. Even if they want to have an early disposal of their matter, it will be the discretion of the judge when he wants to take up the matter and when he wants to hear the arguments and when he wants to deliver the judgment. Everything is in the hands of the court. And we find that the matters of 2 decades, 3 decades are pending in the courts. And here I'm unable to understand why the courts do not dispose of the matters as per the seniority of the matter. Suppose if the oldest case should be decided by the court on priority basis, there should be a seniority list of the matters also. And if the matters are disposed of according to the seniority in the list, so at least that will save some image of the judiciary. So now, because we have no other alternative under compulsion, we say that we have faith in the judiciary and we have no other alternative. But it is good that the legislature, the parliament thought that let there be an alternative methods for the to decide the matters. So when we are speaking about the alternative, what is the alternative? Alternative dispute resolution. So 2 things. Alternative is regarding the procedure. So the fundamental aspects to decide any matter is the adjudicator or in the court have to follow the principles of natural justice. So what our CPC and CRPC, CPC is nothing but extension of the principles of natural justice with so many technicalities. And what is the relief to the parties in the case of ADR methods is, there is an ADR method which has simplified the procedures of the principles of natural justice. You won't find too many technicalities normally which are adopted, followed in case of civil matters in the CPC. So when we are discussing about the ADR methods means this is the alternative method to the procedures. And as you know that there are different methods. First is the arbitration. And as far as this arbitration is concerned, this is also adversarial in one way because the matter will be decided on the basis of merits. But one good thing is that the parties will have an opportunity to decide who should be the arbitrator to decide upon their dispute. And then we have this institutional arbitration and ad hoc arbitration on all these things. And please remember, in adversarial method, the parties, they want to establish their rights. That is, in arbitration, again, it is rights-based litigation, rights-based. But when we come to the Lok Adalas or the mediation or conciliation, there will be little transformation in the litigation. Of course, litigation in the sense that the parties, they will be more concerned with interests rather than rights. If my interest is not diluted, if my interest is protected, then what is the difference between an interest and a right? Suppose X has supplied material to Y, 10 lakh rupees, and Y, he failed to make the payment. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 lakhs, it will be with interest maybe 13 lakhs or 14 lakh rupees. Here the interest of X is at least he should get the principal amount. And if he get including the interest, that is his right. He has a right to claim for his principal amount along with the interest. So here he may forego. In case of litigation, the parties always fight for the recognition and execution of their legal rights. And in case of this mediation or Lok Adalat or in alternative methods, the parties, they are more concerned in protection of their interests rather than rights. Suppose if I get my 10 lakh rupees, at least my principal amount, my interest is protected. That's how in particular, the new Mediation Act come into force. Now the focus is more on mediation, because we have this after many amendments and all these things. Finally, we settled with Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996 on the basis of unilateral model law. But however, arbitration, it didn't pick up as expected, being the fifth largest economy or fourth largest economy. Even our own entrepreneurs, they are looking at Singapore or they are looking at Hong Kong or London for arbitration. And the way the arbitration has to be developed in India, compatible to its economy, arbitration somehow, there are so many reasons. It is difficult to explain all those reasons. That means the overall view is that arbitration, again, it has become a five-star litigation, and judgment, the awards by the arbitrators, they are not pronounced timely, and again there are delays, and again all technicalities of CPC evidence they have entered into arbitration. So now people are more looking at mediation, because mediation is the most flexible and the very, very informal way of settlement of the disputes. And in mediation, parties have the liberty who can have their mediator, and the settlement will be very, I don't say easy, but because of the flexibility of the rules and regulations, the mediator can informally meet and decide or settle the matters. So we know in our Mahabharata, Bhagavan Sri Krishna tried to mediate between Kauravas and Pandavas. When mediation failed, what has happened? So if the timely settlement doesn't take place between the parties, it will be very difficult for the parties, and also the consequences will be very disastrous. Between matrimonial disputes or land disputes or commercial disputes, today people are looking at mediation. Mediation is the most effective, affordable, and fast settlement of the dispute is possible in the case of mediation. So my friends, and as you know that Lok Adalats, and then there is a judicial settlement is also there in various ADR methods. I consider that in 21st century, this is a time for settling the dispute, and only where there is very, very hardcore litigation, where regarding certain disputes, where people have more faith in litigation rather than, and the awareness, the ecosystem has to be developed in India, because a settlement with mutual consent, it is equivalent to a decree of the court. But many people are not aware of this. They think that any order from the court is more valuable and it can be executed by the courts. So this wrong illusion among the rural litigants and in the public, an awareness has to be brought in the public, an ecosystem to be developed, not to go to the courts. I'm not saying that we should ban the courts. Okay, only when it is not possible to settle the dispute in mediation or arbitration or other way of settling the dispute, then as a final resort, one may go to the court. But before that, this ADR method should be tried. And because we have 150 crore population, disputes bound to arise when there are two thinking minds. No two minds will think alike. The differences in thought process, obviously there will be, and the differences, they will become disputes on any matter. But however, in the most civilized manner, in a most peaceful way, we have to settle these disputes in a civilized society. So this is just an overview of ADR systems. And I'm glad that now the Supreme Court, High Court, and all courts, they have been giving a good push for the mediation, pre-litigation mediation, not only in commercial disputes, but also in all other disputes. I think that it would be in the interest of delivering justice and also in the interest of maintaining peace in the society. Alternative methods of settling disputes is much better than going to the court. So with these few words, I put rest to my lecture. It's not a lecture, just a general view of ADR. Okay, thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to speak to you, to share my thoughts. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that incredibly insightful and thought-provoking words. We are grateful for your time and wisdom. Leadership, when rooted in dedication and teamwork, becomes a force that shapes experiences and inspires excellence. Today, we celebrate the spirit of student initiative, the energy, creativity, and perseverance that have brought this event to life. We have prepared a small virtual montage to give you a glimpse into the vibrant life at Kerala Law Academy and the legacy of ADR competition. Please take a moment to view it.
Welcome to the forefront of legal diplomacy and collaborative justice. Kerala Law Academy Law College is honored to host the 6th Kerala Law Academy ADR competition at the national level, scheduled from the 9th to 11th October 2025. This prestigious event is organized in association with the KLA Moot Court Society, the KLA ADR Forum, and the IQSC KLA. We extend a warm welcome to participants from across India and beyond as we embark on a journey to explore the evolving landscapes of dispute resolution.
Kerala Law Academy, established in 1966, is a pioneer in legal education and a symbol of academic excellence. Affiliated to the University of Kerala and recognized by the Bar Council of India, the Academy has consistently nurtured generations of legal professionals who have made their mark in courts, corporations, and international legal forums. Its commitment to innovation, research, and practical training has positioned it as one of the most respected law institutions in the country.
Under the visionary leadership of Dr. N. Narayan Sir, Academy was built in the principles of intellectual rigor, ethical practice, and social responsibility. Located at Perurkada, Thiruvananthapuram, the campus is a vibrant hub of legal scholarship, where students engage in moot courts, legal aid clinics, and academic symposia. The Academy's emphasis on experiential learning ensures that the students graduate with both theoretical knowledge and practical skills, which are essential for the modern legal practice.
Kerala Law Academy proudly hosts 5 major legal competitions annually: the International Mediation Competition, the All India Moot Court Competition, the Alternative Dispute Resolution Competition, the Client Consulting Competition, and the Child Advocacy Competition. These events attract participants from across the globe, fostering cross-cultural dialogues, legal innovation, and professional growth.
In addition to competitions, the Academy conducts 5 international seminars every year, covering diverse themes such as human rights, environmental law, intellectual property, cyber law, and comparative constitutional studies. These seminars bring together global scholars, practitioners, and students, creating a platform for interdisciplinary exchange and collaborative research. They reflect the Academy's commitment to global legal discourse and its role as a thought leader in legal education.
In today's rapidly evolving legal landscape, alternative dispute resolution has emerged as a vital domain for legal professionals. While traditional legal education emphasizes litigation and courtroom procedures, ADR offers a dynamic alternative, one that prioritizes collaboration, efficiency, and empathy. Competitions like this empower students to explore these dimensions and prepare for a multifaceted nature of the modern legal practices.
Through this competition, participants engage in simulated dispute resolution scenarios that mirror real-world challenges. They develop essential skills in negotiation, mediation, ethical reasoning, and legal strategy. These experiences not only enhance their professional capabilities, but also cultivate the mindset of a problem solver, someone who seeks resolution over conflict.
ADR is no longer a peripheral concept.
It is central to the global legal framework, from commercial arbitration to community mediation, from family settlements to international disputes. ADR is reshaping how justice is delivered. This competition reflects that transformation, encouraging students to become ambassadors of peaceful resolution and collaborative justice.
The 6th Scale ADR Competition 2025 is meticulously designed to immerse students in the practical dimension of dispute resolution. Participants will engage in negotiation rounds, draft settlement agreements, and analyze complex legal scenarios. This hands-on experience builds confidence, sharpens communication, and fosters adaptability, hallmarks of a modern legal professional.
The KLA ADR Forum plays a pivotal role in curating case materials, mentoring participants, and designing realistic dispute simulations. Every round is crafted to reflect the nuance of actual practice, bridging the gap between academic learning and professional application. Through this forum, Academy continues to lead in clinical legal education and skill-based training.
Beyond academics and competition, Kerala Law Academy fosters a culture of social responsibility and legal activism. Through its Legal Aid Clinic, Human Rights Cell, NSS, NCC, anti-drug awareness programs, and community outreach initiatives, students are encouraged to engage with real-world legal challenges and contribute meaningfully to society. The academic believe that law is not just a profession, it is a tool for transformation.
As we commence this remarkable journey, we invite each one of you, participants, dignitaries, faculty and guests, to be part of this transformative experience. This competition is more than an event. It is a movement toward collaborative justice and legal innovation. Let your negotiations be thoughtful, your resolution impactful, and your presence unforgettable.
Kerala Law Academy welcomes you to 3 days of insight, innovation, and impactful dialogue. Let the spirit of resolution guide every round. Let every voice be heard. This is the 6th ADR competition. This is where collaboration meets excellence. Thank you.
Thank you for your patience. Now, it is our distinct honor to welcome our next guest, a true doyen of the legal profession, Dr. K.P. Kailasnathapillai sir, designated senior advocate at the Supreme Court of India, to deliver the presidential address. Sir's career is a masterclass in dedication and excellence, and is a rare luminary who has mastered the dual roles of a formidable practicing lawyer and a revered law teacher. His journey is an inspiration to all of us, having started his practice at the lowest rungs of the judicial process and through decades of unwavering commitment, rising to argue before the high echelons of judicial process, including the Supreme Court of India. As a distinguished alumnus of Kerala Law Academy Law College, he continues to be a cherished member of KLA family. His ongoing role as a guest faculty at our institution exemplifies his steadfast dedication to shaping the minds of aspiring legal professionals. We are honored to invite Dr. K.P. Kailasnathapillai sir to deliver the presidential address. Sir, please.
Thank you, Mr. Matthew. Good morning to all. It is really a very pleasant occasion, in spite of the fact that the program is organized during the court hours. I start my few words with respectful thoughts to my mentor, Dr. N. Narayan Nair. Then thanking all those who have put their weight behind the organizers in organizing such a wonderful competition in ADR. Director, Advocate Nagaraj Narayan, our distinguished Vice Chancellor who inaugurated the event, Dr. Professor Surya Prakash sir, Professor Anil Kumar, Director, Student Affairs and organization who in fact runs Law Academy now. Professor Harindran, Principal, Professor Anil Kumar, Vice Principal, Dr. Ajita Nair, Professor and Head of the Department, General Secretary of Moot Court Society, Dr. Darshana Saraswati, Chief Coordinator, Dr. Malaviga, Joint General Secretaries, Shalini and Giridhar, Moot Court Society Training Coordinator, Nair Saraswati, Bala Saraswati, Moot Court Society Media Coordinator, Subin, Program Coordinator, Manu, Faculty Conveners, General Student Conveners, the teachers and staff of Law Academy, and last but not least in importance, all the participants and all those who are present to watch this event. I know that representatives across the country are present here to participate, to compete, to confront, and to come out successfully. See, the question is one of participation. Who wins, who loses is immaterial. If you participate and add shine and sheen to the event, that is the best part of it. Now, to take part in this 6th edition of ADR national competition organized by Kerala Law Academy, I feel proud, and every word that was expressed by those who introduced the theme and those who introduced the event and those who introduced the academy, Law Academy, stands a testimony to the performance of this great institution, not only in the academic and research field, but in the professional and in the alternate disputes resolution sector. If my memory is correct, some 40 years back, under the leadership of my professor, Dr. N.K. Jayakumar, guided by our mentor, Dr. N. Narayanan Nair, we had instituted or established or opened a legal aid clinic in Kerala Law Academy. That was the first of its kind in the state and probably in the country, I think. Regarding moot court competitions, which are occasions for emerging lawyers to test their forensic skills, Law Academy is in a pioneering position to have conducted successfully national moot court competitions for the last 4 decades. See, all these factors give credibility and credentials to this institution to conduct this event of a national moot court competition. Sorry, national ADR competition. I just mentioned about moot courts. So, about ADR, we speak about 21st century. No, it is the 3rd millennium. There is a millennial change in the administration of justice with the opening of this century. There is a saying that justice was in its cloisters in the ivory tower, and in the 1980s, a team of judges, a group of judges on the benches of the Honorable Supreme Court of India, like O. Chinnappa Reddy, like Venerable Justice V.R. Krishnayar, Tulsi Porkar, Bhagavati, they brought justice from the cloisters from the ivory tower to dwell amidst the ordinary people by promoting social action litigation or public interest litigation. These developments prepared the ground for people to participate, professionals to participate, even law students and law teachers and institutions to participate in the justice delivery system. Thanks to invoking the provisions of Civil Procedure Code and due to compelling reasons of delay in delivering justice in the conservative traditional way, jurists, administrators, and those who hold decisive positions started thinking in terms of alternate dispute resolutions. As a result of which, we have now institutionalized, we have put in place certain methods of adjudication or certain methods of resolution. We call resolution, not adjudication. Resolution of disputes. Resolution of disputes with less formality, with less expenditure, with less consumption of time, with less disappointment and disgust. Negotiation comes first. It is quite formal, impersonal. You can have it across the table. Looking into the eyes of the opposite party, you can talk without the aid and advice of any professional or any procedure. If that is not fructifying, you can approach the court, or you can on your own decide for an arbitration. You can select your arbitrators. You can have an arbitration agreement with all clauses which will bind you. Then it will be in the form of conciliation, another alternate dispute resolution system. From all these three, mediation stands apart. Mediation has got its own charm, its own merits, its own thrill. Arbitration, it has now become what you call too much controversial. Remedy worse than the disease, a saying you might have heard. Alternate ADR is a remedy for the disease of delay in justice and expenses in justice. But arbitration of late, it is not my view. I also read from the media, read from elsewhere. Arbitration, it has been attracting a lot of criticism, lot of the method in which arbitrators are appointed, the method in which arbitrators conduct themselves. See, even as former Chief Justice of India was had to bear the brunt of this ignominy of getting his award set aside by Singapore Supreme Court for the reason that in a 600-page award, 212 pages were cut and pasted from other awards, earlier awards. This is a question of ethics. This is a question of integrity. This is a question of credibility. See, other instances are there. I am not going to specify. Number of instances are there. Arbitration is not a parking slot for retired judges. It is a serious business. It is not for a judge having arbitration for 50 arbitrations at a time. In a calendar, there are only 31 days maximum. How can you apply your mind? How can you go through all the huge volume of evidence that is presented if it is in a power sector? I had the occasion to deal with some of the arbitrations in a national NTPC, National Thermal Power Corporation, when I was one of the directors there. See the huge stake involved, 2,000 crore, 5,000 crore. And here, one arbitrator is having a number of arbitrations. There is no dearth of retired High Court judges or qualified advocates, or even I say that even this should be sent to the legal law schools, institutions, universities, where they will get training. Not much training is required, only common sense. Common sense in an uncommon sense is jurisprudence. That is Lord Moulton says. So apart from this, I will speak a few words. So let arbitration improve on its own. I am not going to detail more on it. Regarding mediation, mediation has produced more results. Mediation is a sort of a positive approach to the problems of the parties. And a mediator gets good training. A mediator should be a diplomat. A mediator should be a tactician. He should be a psychologist. He should know what is working in the minds of the parties. And our judiciary, especially under the leadership of the Honorable Supreme Court of India, supported by the high courts and even trial courts, they have taken mediation as a serious means for disputes resolution. Supreme Court has an institution for a separate wing for mediation. MCPC, Mediation and Conciliation Monitoring Project, which gives training to lawyers who are eligible for to become mediators. I had undergone training, 40-hour training by this MCPC. Our director, Advocate Nagaraj Narayan, had undergone the training. In Kerala, we have 24 persons directly trained by the MCPC. Then other agencies like KSMCC of Kerala and other states, they have taken it very seriously, the question of mediation. It is a single person, not two persons arguing, a judge listening to it. He listens to it. If only you listen to somebody, you will also be listened by others. When a client comes to your office, you should listen to him. You give him a first hearing. If you don't hear your client, how will the court hear you? Question of natural justice. So mediator mediates. He mediates between the parties. Then he meditates. Then he comes out with suggestions. And the parties themselves become part of the process, and they say that we have resolved our disputes. Resolution. This is mediation. Our chief guest was pleased to refer to Lord Krishna. It's mediation. But he was not a good mediator. He was a biased mediator. Lord Krishna went for mediation biased in favor of Pandavas. Kauravas were too intelligent and wise not to be trapped by Lord Krishna's mediation attempts. But mediation is not like that. I'm not criticizing Lord Krishna. But mediator must come with clean hands, clean mind, clean conscience. And he should not have any aim, any agenda. And he should be like a catalyst, promoting the reaction without participating in the reaction. He should not try to, he should keep equilibrium. He should not try to break equilibrium. And it is not an eyewash. It is a real and substantial solution for justice administration, mediation. I am also part of another organization which has launched a mediation, mission mediation. In Kerala, there is big scope. And another important area where mediation can be exercised, mediation can be applied. Local self-government institutions, you know. Among the constitution amendments of the constitution, 73 and 74 stand out, being the best amendments with a vision to reconstruct the nation. And these local self-government institutions forming corporation councils, municipal councils, and three-tier panchayat. If you introduce this message this mechanism of mediation to this area, a large number of disputes can be solved at the ward level itself. Because we have a system of listening, dispute resolution, be it at the ward level, at the panchayat level, at the district panchayat level, at the block panchayat level, different levels. So mediation, law school students can be trained and they can be sent as a part of their pre-enrollment program for various villages, panchayats, as angels of, as emissaries of mediation. So this must work. This must work with a blueprint. And our government, state government in Kerala, all other state governments and the central government, they have all given top priority to this institution of mediation, and that is good. We have the Mediation Act of 2023, though it is still in sleep, without a mediation council being established or rules being framed. But we hope that it will be resurrected from this hibernation and applied with a good spirit. In the meantime, as A.V. Daisy said, public opinion is the best thing. There is a public opinion against judiciary. There is a public opinion against justice administration. There is a public opinion against several things. But to have a good public opinion in the matter of administration of justice, nurturing and promoting the institution of mediation will be a very good thing. But unnecessary criticism of judiciary is unfounded. People who are ranked outsiders criticize judiciary. That is the most funny part of it. An economic advisor of the Prime Minister comes forward and addresses a meeting and says that judiciary is a roadblock for Visit Bharat. How nonsense it is. If such people are advising our Prime Minister, what will be the case of this administration in this nation? It's an outsider's view. And he says that, Lordship, you should not address the court as your Lordship. Why should you have vacations? Why should you have vacations? He does not know. He's a total stranger to this profession. He has not known the legal history, judicial history of this nation. But he holds a high post, policy-making person in the judges and lawyers take vacation. Some of them may tour for a couple of days somewhere. But you have to do your research. Next court year's work. What is the development in administrative law, constitutional law, criminal law, environmental law? You have to be up to date. You have to do good homework. That these people do not know. They say that you just stand up with a brief, everything will come into your mind. It is not like that. Just 10% it is when you stand up in the court. The rest you have to do. So, lot of criticism. I have just a little deviated because I was peeved by this opinion of this gentleman. I am not naming him because I don't want to pollute the placid atmosphere of our event today. So criticism is good, but devastating, unnecessary criticism of judiciary is bad. That should not be. Anyway, in the midst of this chaos, in the midst of pandemonium, we have an emerging solution, that is mediation. So I will wind up my words with a few observations that Law Academy is the best candidate in the state and in India to go ahead with this mission mediation and alternate dispute resolution. It is proved by the fact that unfailingly we are meeting every year for a competition. A competition is an occasion for exchange of views and expertise. And your expertise will be assessed and the touchstone of your understanding and knowledge tomorrow when various sessions are held. And there will be a final. And regarding the finalist panel persons, all the three persons are very close friends of mine. I know them for Mr. Sandana Krishnan has been a friend of mine for the last 25 years. And Mr. Our other two persons, one second. Jitendra Sharma ji is from Allahabad, from Uttar Pradesh, but he is in Supreme Court, a senior lawyer. a very Paka gentleman who is an apt candidate for mediation exercise. Then Aruneshwar Gupta has been engaged in a lot of such efforts in publication, in organizing training programs for mediation. And these trio are like our trio of our earlier cricket team, Bedi Chandrasekhar team. And you are lucky to get these people, these gentlemen, these erudite lawyers, mediators, arbitrators, for being the valedictory personalities as well as for judging the final event. I have come to the close of my words. It is well organized function. Even though it is court time and court day, I have requested my colleagues to take a passover for my small matter in the court, because it is Law Academy calling you. You cannot say no. So, thank you. Congratulations to all organizers. Congratulations to Professor Anil Kumar, Advocate Nagarajan, Professor Harindranath sir, Vice Principal Anil Kumar, all teaching, non-teaching faculties, organizers, and students. My memory goes back to 43, 44 years back, when many of you might not have been born also, when I stepped into the precincts of Kerala Law Academy, from where I have reached the position I occupy now. If at all somebody, something is to be remembered with gratitude, that is Kerala Law Academy for me. Thank you. I wish all success to this program. I wish all success to the participants. I wish all success to the organizers and to the institution, Kerala Law Academy. Thank you. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words and invaluable guidance. Your presence has greatly enriched our evening. Offering encouragement is one of the most meaningful gifts we can share, as it uplifts spirits, strengthens confidence, and inspires a future filled with possibility. In that spirit, we now present a video warmly welcoming all participants to the 6th Kerala Law Academy ADR Competition 2025. Let the screen light up with purpose. Here we go.
Welcome to the 6th Kerala Law Academy ADR Competition 2025, hosted by Kerala Law Academy Law College in collaboration with the KLA Mutko Society and IQAC KLA. This prestigious event celebrates the art of peaceful dispute resolution, bringing together talented negotiators, mediators, and arbitrators from across the nation, all ready to showcase their expertise in alternate dispute resolution. Now, let's meet the exceptional participants who will be engaging in dialogue, diplomacy, and understanding the whole true essence of ADR.
Chayanika Karmagar, Bhargavi Chakrabarti, Northern Bhutia, Amity University, Kolkata.
Anshika Hansiga Caroline from Amity University, Kolkata.
Andrea Joshi, Aravind Daras, and Navneet from Christ deemed to be University.
Imtiaz Iqbal, Aisha and Malaviga from Government Law College, Trivandrum.
Benlin Gauri Maria Jovada de Jesus from Christu Jayanti College.
Ar Singh, Asha Datta, and Riya Davra from Lloyd Law College.
Arunima PR, Harshvardhan, Sayanth from Mar Grigoris College.
Arushi Agarwal
Anjali and Ayush Das from Narsimunji Institute of Management Studies.
Smriti Srinivasan, Kanisha K. and Srinidhi from Shastra Deemed to be University.
Kushal Sai Chitraju, Sakshi Jain, Viveka from Symbiosis.
Masood Katwalia, Padmaja Chauhan, Shreya from VM Salgarkar. Sri Lakshmi Vardarajan, Akshaya Sarini and Praneeth S from VIT Chennai.
With the participants revealed, the journey of the 6th Kerala Law Academy ADR competition 2025 begins. We look forward to witnessing a blend of strategy, empathy and communication as these teams demonstrate the power of resolution over conflict. Stay tuned for an inspiring celebration of collaboration, clarity and conflict management at its finest.
Thank you all. Now, to express our gratitude to all who made this evening possible, we now invite Mrs. Shalini A.P. Ma'am, Joint General Secretary of the KLA Moot Court Society and Assistant Professor, to deliver the vote of thanks. Ma'am has been a pillar of quiet strength and thoughtful coordination throughout this journey. Her meticulous planning, steady encouragement, and unwavering commitment have been instrumental in shaping the success of this event. With deep appreciation for her guidance and grace, ma'am, may we kindly invite you to address the gathering. Ma'am, please.
Thank you, Vaishnavi. Respected Professor Dr. S. Suryaprakash Sir, Vice Chancellor, NLIU Bhopal, Dr. K.P. Kailasnathapilla Sir, Designated Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India, Advocate Nagaraj Narayan Sir, Director, Kerala Law Academy Law College, Professor Anil Kumar K. Sir, Director, Administration, Students and Faculty Affairs, Kerala Law Academy Law College, esteemed guests, faculty members, participants. On behalf of Kerala Law Academy, it is my honor to extend our sincere thanks and appreciation as we conclude this inaugural session of the 6th Kerala Law Academy ADR Virtual Competition 2025. Your presence and thoughtful engagement have added the immense value to this occasion and set a meaningful tone for the days ahead. First and foremost, a heartfelt thanks to Professor Dr. S. Suryaprakash Sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, National Law Institute, University, Bhopal. Sir, your erudite address, wide-ranging insights, and lifelong commitment to legal education has enlightened and motivated us. We are deeply grateful to you for taking this time for joining us on this virtual dais and sharing your valuable perspectives. On behalf of Kerala Law Academy and on my personal behalf, extend our gratitude to you, sir. Next, I would like to express my sincere thanks to Dr. K.P. Kailasnathapilla Sir, Designated Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India. Sir, your practical wisdom, reflections from a rich career in practice and teaching, and the guidance offered today will remain a source of learning for students and faculty alike. We are honored by your presence here, sir. On behalf of Kerala Law Academy and on my personal behalf, I thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I extend our senior gratitude to Advocate Nagaraj Narayan Sir, Director, Kerala Law Academy and Member Bar Council of Kerala, for his steadfast leadership and continued support in guiding the institution and its academic events. Our heartfelt thanks to Professor Anil Kumar K. Sir, Director, Administration, Students and Faculty Affairs, for his consistent encouragement and valuable guidance to the organizing committee throughout the planning and execution of this event. A special note of thanks to Professor Harindran K. Principal, Professor Anil Kumar Ji Sir, Vice Principal, Dr. Ajna Nair Ma'am, Head of Department at Kerala Law Academy Law College, for their academic leadership and continued involvement in student-driven initiatives. Our sincere appreciation to Dr. Dakshina Saraswati Ma'am, Associate Professor, General Secretary at KLA Moot Court Society, for her tireless efforts and coordination that has been instrumental in the success of this competition. A special word of appreciation to Mrs. Priya M.K., our faculty convener and assistant professor, for delivering this welcome address to the inaugural session and for her leadership in coordinating this competition. Thank you, ma'am, for steering this event with such care. Also, I'm deeply thankful to our faculty conveners whose diligent support has made this arrangement possible. Ms. Radhika R.P., Dr. Malika J., Mrs. Akila CM, Mrs. Alka SI, and Miss Selenji, sorry. Your time, ideas, and hard work have been invaluable to this competition. Extend my heartfelt gratitude to Kerala Law Academy's Moodput Society team, Mr. Giridhar V, Joint General Secretary, Ms. Nayar Swati Balasaraswati, MCS Training Coordinator, Mr. Subin Chako Matthew, the MCS Media Coordinator, and Mr. Manu Krishna for the MCS Program Coordinator, along with Arjun Sunil and Aishwarya Tulsi, the General Student Conveners, for their coordination and smooth conduct for today's event. A warm thanks to our student conveners, Nandana Biju, Namita K. Setu, Danusha Jain, Ginny, Sandeep, Anjana AV, Salman Faras, and Nimal for their energy and meticulous organization of this scenes. Our thanks to the technical and IT team, registration hospitality teams, volunteers, and anchoring team for ensuring a seamless virtual experience. To the judges, mentors who have been a valuable part and been agreed to evaluate and guide our participants, your time, expertise add immense value to this competition. We deeply appreciate your support. To all the participants from joining us across the country, thank you for being here and for your enthusiasm. We wish each and every team of very best for the competition. May this forum sharpen your skills and expand your horizons. Thank you once again to everyone who has contributed to the success of this inaugural session. Your presence, encouragement, and efforts have made this event a memorable one. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. Our sincere gratitude once again to all our esteemed guests, talented participants, dedicated faculty, and the tireless technical team for making this event possible.
Before we close, a quick announcement for all participants. The briefing sessions will commence immediately after this inaugural ceremony. Your presence is mandatory. The join-in links will be shared shortly in your respective groups. We wish every team the very best of luck.
This is Matthew George and Vaishnavi Nagaraj signing off from the inaugural session. Thank you and enjoy the competition.